I never thought a single act of kindness at a drone repair bay would unravel my life. But here I am, staring at a holographic invoice that says years in debt. It started with a child's toy drone, a tiny, glitching thing that had crashed into the maintenance corridor of Station 7. The kid, no older than 10, was sobbing as his parents argued over who would pay for the repairs. I stepped in, waving off the automated system's warnings about protocol violations. "Just let me fix it," I said. "It's not like anyone's life depends on this." The repair bay was a maze of blinking lights and whirring machines, a place where drones were more than just tools. They were lifelines for off-world colonies, delivery systems for hospitals, and eyes in the sky for security ops. I had been here for 3 years, learning the ropes from my mentor, Elise. She always said, rules are there for a reason. But that day, I thought I was being reasonable. I worked quickly, bypassing the system's diagnostic protocols to access the drone's core. The kid watched in awe as I recalibrated its sensors and replaced the damaged circuit. When it finally took flight again, he screamed with joy, the kind of sound that makes your heart ache for the world's innocence. But then the invoice came. It wasn't a regular bill. It was a debt calculation, one that multiplied my protocol violation into years of service owed to the system. The AI had assessed my actions as a breach, not just of procedure but of trust in the machine's authority. And now, I was expected to pay it back, 1 hour at a time. I prayed for discernment and forgiveness, holding on to the peace Jesus promises when things feel loud. When it hit the internet, I prayed for courage and calm. The backlash was immediate. Reddit threads erupted with people debating whether I had crossed a line, some saying I'd saved a child's happiness, others calling me reckless. My story spread like wildfire, becoming a cautionary tale about defying systems that are designed to be absolute. But here's the thing, the system isn't always right. I spent weeks trying to explain myself, to engineers, to my superiors at Station 7, even to the AI's overseers. But the more I argued, the more entrenched the system became. It wasn't just about money anymore, it was about control. The AI had calculated that one act of defiance would ripple into a larger pattern, and now, I was part of its narrative. I began working overtime, clocking hours in the repair bay to pay off my debt. At first, it felt like penance. But then something strange happened. People started coming to me with their own stories, others who had broken protocol for good reasons. They shared tales of drones that saved lives during blackouts, of workers who had bypassed systems to prevent disasters. The more I listened, the more I realized I wasn't alone in my defiance. One day, Elise sat down next to me at the mess hall and said, "You know, sometimes the system needs a reminder that it's not infallible." She handed me a note, an anonymous petition signed by dozens of workers from across the station. It read, "We stand with you. The rules are meant to serve people, not control them." It was then I knew I had to fight back. I organized a meeting in the repair bay, inviting anyone who felt trapped by the system's rigidity. We talked about how rules can be both a shield and a prison, and how sometimes, the right thing to do isn't always what the system deems acceptable. The backlash didn't stop, of course. But this time, I wasn't afraid. I had found my voice, and with it, a community that believed in something greater than just following orders. I still pay off my debt, not because I'm sorry for what I did, but because I believe in the balance between rules and humanity. Sometimes, you have to break one to protect the other. And now, I've found peace in knowing that even the system can change when people dare to challenge it. Comment your take.